know that if you saw my recent video. I don't know why. Okay, let's just do this. In a Villa Beach. Thomas says, hello, beautiful, from Florida. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm just typing out a message for all of you guys real quick. There we go. Nardinko says, hey, goddess, looking gorgeous. Thanks. How is everyone doing today? Oh, also, I have a new, what is it called? Photo set up on Zamanamara.com that you guys can check out. There's a sub in it if you're interested. Ismail says, hi, how are you? I'm doing well. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone else doing? You might want to spell my name right, because it's not that. Thomas says, I'm making dinner now. Ooh, what are you having for dinner? I like people who can cook. Oh no. I have rosemary on my table because I'm making bread again. Oh shit. And, oh! I keep on dropping it. Oh great. Now it's in my keyboard. Ah, okay. Anywho's. Ismail says hi. They're from Azerbaijan. Oh, fun. I've never been, but welcome. Brandon says, show those sexy feet, Miss Mara. You can definitely tip me for me to show them by giving me a super chat or a super sticker or by joining my memberships. Thomas says grilled pork chops, baked beans, and broccoli. Ooh, healthy dinner, full of protein. Very nice. Bram says, hello from the Netherlands, a big hug from me. Oh, hug to you too. Actually, I'm curious. I might show my feet later. You gotta stick around for it though. Tyler says, jealous of that chair. Actually, I'm wearing like really sparkly shorts today because all my other like basic wear is in the laundry. And this was the only one that matched my top today. But yeah. It's really funny. If you rewind this live stream later, you'll be able to see it. It has a city on it, which is hilarious. Can you guess what city it is? Balcony Demon. Ooh, interesting username. Says, hi Mara, I love your food videos. Do you feed ever get that sexy vinegar scent? I think they used to when I used to run a lot. However, hasn't been that way for a while. Or if I like wear the same socks every day, probably. But I don't smell my own feet, so you'd have to ask my foot worshippers that. Nelson says, I finally made it. It's so nice to see you today. Oh, nice to see you too. Nelson. Henachino says, Oi, soy tudo bem. He's asking how everybody's doing. Are you all, how is everybody kind of thing? Brandon says, I'm sending you a sticker now so you can show those sexy feet, Miss Mara. Yeah, send me a sticker. Liam says, fear not anymore, Miss Mara, for I am your loyal sub has arrived. Okay. But yeah, if you send me a super chat or super sticker, I will definitely show my very dirty feet. Actually, they're okay. Tyler says, I'd love to sniff your chair. Edilson says, Boa noite, amiga linda. Boa noite. I guess you're on the East Coast, or like Brazil's East Coast time, so that is evening. Eddie says, hello goddess, I hope you're having a good weekend. Brandon, that emoji is not a super chat. It's an emoji. You can purchase my memberships and get these custom Mara emojis though. Liam says, can I ask Miss Mara, I don't think I've asked this one before, but what do you think about the human furniture thing? Somebody has asked me this before, and obviously I have good thoughts on it. I think it's a great way for a sub to really interact with me. And if you watched my short film Cocoon, you can obviously see that I put people in that. So yeah. Aniket says, how are you? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. And, okay. Renachinho says, eu faço live também, eu faço Tiara Sol Palacio. Oh, I think they're trying to say that they want to wash and clean my place. Liam says, if you had to furnish your house with at least one of these human furniture, what would you choose? I mean, floor mats are always good. And footstools. You know? Like my how do you say? The photo that I took a photo of for this stream, just like putting my feet up, you know? And I have a sub over there to do that for me. Let's see. Konusi says, hi Miss M. Your bathtub is a great memory. Thanks. Yeah, I really enjoyed that trip, and I really enjoyed that tub. Renachinho says, já dei joinha. Ah, obrigada. For those of you who are on the stream, go ahead and click that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Eddie says, today I was at a pool party with our best friends and too many sexy feet at the party, including that of my girlfriend. I had to take a deep breath and keep going. Yeah, I've definitely had that happen where it's like, I've had worshipers like get really overwhelmed with like the party that was happening, and they literally had to like one time one guy was so obsessed that he was leaning against the wall and like deep breathing, and his hair was a mess and everything. It was great. Liam says, footstool with or without massaging function. I think it depends on the day. Like, I will never say no to a foot massage unless I'm doing something that takes concentration or I need to do something else at the time. But I mean, what's to say there isn't a footstool who's just there as a footstool and then some other worshiper is massaging, you know? Or I can even have 2 massagers, 1 for each foot. And then I can deal punishments from there and just be like, left foot is doing way better than right foot. Alessandro says, 60 feet, I love you. High Tech J says, hey, how's life? Life's pretty good. How's life for you? Aniket says, locking, so gorgeous. Thanks. Liam says, did you know chair in English comes from the French word chaise, but the word stool comes from the Dutch/German word stoel? Yes, I knew the French one. I didn't know the German one. Aniket gives a red heart and a bouquet emoji and is asking, what is foot fet? You can go onto my channel page under Mara Tarsals or my interview playlist called Interviewing Mara, and it says advice on foot fet. So check that out after this video. I give lots of tips about it. Eddie says, that literally happened to me today. I had to take a deep breath and just forget about everything to enjoy the party. I had to do a mind wipe. Laughing, crying face. Oh, poor you. I feel so terrible. Sounds like torture. That's super sarcastic if you couldn't tell. Liam says, is that something you like? Making subs compete to worship you better? Of course. Of course. I don't know any DOMs who don't adore that. Alessandro says, a beautiful girl with lots of kissing emoji, face thingies, and heart eye emojis, and pink double hearts. Here, I'll give you a heart with the, let's see, this and heart. Hehehe. All right. Renatinho says, eu também gosto de massagem. He also likes to massage. Liam says, the first English king was French. He took chase for fancy chairs and stole for stools used by poor and farmers. That sounds like a classist thing that a king would do. Aniket says, I like torture and foot fet. Where to do? Well, you can apply via my website, dominamara.com. And I do remote sessions as well as in-person live ones. Nelson says, how are you doing today, beautiful Miss Mara? How is everyone else? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking, and thank you for asking for everybody else who's in the chat right now. Alessandro says, size feet. Do you want to guess? It's also on my website, actually. My website has my measurements, so. I have my foot size in both US and European. Bram says, I so badly want to massage divine feet with my lips, lip and pink hearts emoji. It sounds crazy, crazy face, but I really mean it. Doesn't sound crazy to me. Sounds like my everyday. Nelson says, that's good to hear, Miss Mara. And Kat is asking, are you coming to India or not? Not anytime soon. Eddie says, loved your recent video about your vacation in Southern Cali. Yeah, I really liked that video too. It was really fun editing it and obviously experiencing it. Nelson says, I'm also doing very well, likewise. Great. Liam says, if you could popularize a fed from a body part that is not well known or well liked, which body part would you pick? Well, our German friend from the last stream was talking about hands, and I think that hands are very taken advantage of and like not worshipped enough. Like only a couple times have I had worshipers, and usually they had to do with feet, come up to me and were like, may I have the pleasure of like, you know, kissing your hands because I find them so beautiful. And I was like, why, yes, you may. Because I agree. I think you do a lot of things with your hands. I mean, I certainly do a lot of work with my hands and, you know, play with my hands, edit with my hands, cook with my hands, create with my hands, gesture with my hands, speak with my hands. You know, people pray with their hands, and hands are very like underrated. So for people to acknowledge that and to find beauty in my hands is like, that's quite a compliment. So, Nardinko's asking, have you ever had someone weird you out during a fet session? Not because of their interest, but because it's not even weird me out. It's like, I've had people try to ask for things that I don't offer or that they know is a hard limit, and they figured that if they ask me in person that I'll say yes. And I'm just like, no, I really won't. I won't. So, yeah. And then I've had people all try to offer me more money or cash or coin, you know, to see if they could try to persuade me. And I'm just like, no, dude, I said no. And then usually I don't play with those people again, or I make it extremely clear and they don't ask again. Alessandro says, good night, Miss Mara. Love you. Thanks for stopping by. Love you too. Thanks for being here. And Aniket is asking, why is BDSM so popular? Probably because it's not boring. It makes it interesting and more spicy in people's lives. Or people are trying to heal from certain traumatic states. There's a lot of reasons why it's popular and why it's getting popular. Also, the media has made it into something that's more acceptable. So you can check out my interviews to get a more in-depth perspective on that. Eddie says, I think it's because hands, you get to see them all the time, feet not so much. I disagree. Like during the summertime, everybody's wearing flip-flops and sandals and stuff like that. I think it's because with hands, you have them, everybody has them. Like it's more of like a conversational thing maybe, whereas feet, it's not. And also there's like a tabooness about it being dirty because you're walking on the ground with it. And it's like, that appeals to some worshipers or subs because they're like, oh, it's low to the ground. I'm unworthy to even, like, I'm so unworthy that I have to, you know, lick something closest to the ground, or like the lowest thing that a goddess is stepping on the ground with, you know? Also, it's like seen as disgusting or stinky and stuff like that. So it has more odor, more sensory stuff. So Alan says hi. Hello. Nelson says yes, we can always do what we do with our hands. I'm imitating all of your emojis right now. Visually. Bram says, so your feet are kissed every day, question mark? Not every day, but they do get attention almost daily. Raymond says, oh my, you're on. You do have beautiful hands, and yes, I have a hand interest. Very nice. Liam says, I would worship knees or lower back. How much they keep us going. Knees are definitely attached to legs, so if you like feet, you probably like legs, and vice versa. If you like legs, you eventually end up loving feet too. It's kind of hard not to. They're all attached. And very close in geography, anatomy. Geography. Anatomy. Eddie says, I kind of backwards. I think hands are to be appreciated because they create, but feet are an entire different level. I'm from cold northeast, so summer is the only time to get to see and enjoy feet. I see. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Totally. I'm in sunny California, so it's pretty good weather all year round. But I lived in cold northeast as well before, so I see what you mean. Aniket, I am not going to be answering that on my stream. You can find out that kind of stuff on my iwantmara.com page, where you can see it in action. Alan is asking, where is your Haitian zombie? I never knew I had one. Liam says, I like the classical boobies and booty, but the things I love most shall remain in gorgeous lips and eyes. Yeah, I get compliments on my eyes a lot, which is really nice. Okay, Korean person, I am going to put you in timeout because that's not allowed on this platform. Julio says, I love your feet. Thanks. And since you guys are on here for a little bit, I'm gonna actually be nice and show them for a little bit because why not? At least the toes. Liam says, well, they are nice. They are a nice set of eyes you got. Smiley face. Thanks. Julio says, oh, yeah. Yeah. So those who actually stick around for this stream will get rewarded somehow, some way. And because you're here, you get to see it. And he says, let me take a deep breath again. That's hilarious. But yeah. Nelson says, yay, we have some sexy souls for today. Yeah, you don't get the whole thing, but you get something. Liam says, I do wonder, can you interact with internal organs as some sort of play, but like from the outside, like pushing certain points or kneading the belly or something? I don't know. I don't know enough about pressure. Oh, yes, you can. Not internal organs. I know about some pressure points, and I can definitely do that. Nelson says, love your beautiful soles and toes. Thanks. Julio says, your feet so ticklish. I mean, kind of, but not really. Like, I can suppress it. I don't really care for it. Bram says, I have always a hard time when I see beautiful women's feet in heels. Then I want to kiss her feet so bad, but I never dare to ask. Well, that's what sessions with professionals are for. Eddie says, today I can admit that I've been overwhelmed with feet since the pool party. Heart eyes. Nelson says, of course. Kisses to your beautiful toes, Miss Mara. By the way, I'm still waiting for somebody to join my membership tiers, because once I get another member, I can upload another Maramoji. Because right now, we've only got 5, and I want more. I want to post new ones. One of them could be my foot. So somebody purchase a Maramoji tier or the Mara Hagao tier, and you get exclusive visuals. You get to see my feet that I haven't posted on my public page. So go check that out. And let's see. You can do that by clicking the $sign underneath the chat. But yes. Anyone watch anything interesting lately? Because I've seen some really, really crazy shows on Netflix recently, which actually have to do with kind of kink. Has anyone seen the brand new cherry flavor? Because that show's all up in there. Eddie says, I think one of the greatest things a content creator can do is engage with the fan base. Nardinko's asking, what shows? I just said it. Brand new cherry flavor. Eddie says, that's why I love your channel, Goddess. Saw clips about it a few days back. Aw, yeah. I mean, and that's why I try to like post photos, stories, like a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Liam says, I heard some stories from websites about some and rubbing the lower belly is apparently calming, but also very great as a sensation for both ladies and gentlemen during play. I mean, maybe. It's like it's a calming thing. I would do it for like aftercare. But I don't really know if that like arouses people. So, yeah. Fernando says, hello, muñeca, saludos cordiales desde México, in Tiahuac. Hualco. Kissy emoji face, loving smiling face, purple white heart, pink sparkly heart, Purple white heart. Hola. Bienvenidos. Desde Los Angeles. Eddie says demonic possession is not something to be part of, especially when powerful demons are involved and possession goes from one person to the next. Yeah. I actually found out about like how many demon lords and like kings there are in this book yesterday. It was very fascinating, and each of them had like these really cool sigils and stuff, like really ornate sigils, which is pretty cool. Liam says, sorry for the questions, but I find it intriguing if there's multiple places to find that have yet to be used to gain a lovely, pleasurable sensation. You're fine. I haven't complained about it. And Andrew is asking, Mistress, do you enjoy tickling your sub's feet? Yes, I do. Very much. You can watch more of that on iwantmara.com. I have clips with other females. I have clips with another female dom with a male sub, etc. And those were custom. The male one was a custom. Eddie says, 7 Princes of Hell, I mean. Oh, yes. I think there were more. Because in the demon world, there were... Oh, maybe there were 7. I don't know. But there were like over 60 or so demons. So, and they all had like rankings. There were like demon kings, demon princes, demon marquises or dukes and stuff like that. It was pretty awesome. I didn't know there were so many like specific ones too. Matthew says, sorry I'm late, goddess. No worries. You missed a little bit of feet, but that's all right. You can always go back and watch this, or you can tip again. Somebody can tip or purchase a membership tier. Bram says, it would be a real honor if I could kiss the feet of a goddess like you. Crown emoji, lips emoji, 2 hearts emoji. Yeah. I'm just gonna go like this. But yes. I don't know how long I'm gonna be online today because I actually have to go to a friend's house to help celebrate her birthday. But we will see how engaging this chat's gonna be. Matthew's asking, are your feet sweaty today, goddess? They're a little clammy right now because I'm barefoot and the air conditioning is on. So like I'm warm, but obviously outside is cool, so it's making like a clammy feel. Liam says, can you guess what I'm cooking while watching you, Miss Mara? No, there's a lot of things you could be cooking. I don't know, some sort of meat, potatoes, or meat and vegetables. I'm baking bread. I'm bringing more focaccia, so that's fun. I was gonna put that on my story later. Eddie says, Bram, I hereby admire your passion. It's mutual, Eddie. Sam says, 3 colors to strangle subs better, goddess, lol. It keeps them like paying attention because it keeps them upright and they're, you know, they have to be alert. Especially if I pull them with it. Edwin says, I want a picture of your beautiful feet, smiley face, red hearts. You can actually purchase them if you go onto dominamara.com. In my portraits page, I have photos there, and you can order a print. The pricing is on the portraits page, and if you go onto my archives and look at all my previous photo shoots, you can pick your photos that you like, and I will send them to you via mail. I'll even sign it for you. Matthew says, are you doing a foot washing videos please soon, goddess? No, not anytime soon. I may do, I have a product that I want to try, so I might be doing that soon, but not a washing one. Liam says, simple pasta bolognese. Bolognese. Yum. I love pasta. I love carbs. I wish I didn't love them so much because, you know, it's not really that beneficial, but they're delicious. Chisato says, hi, Miss Mara. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yes, I love bread, I love rice, I love pasta. Those are kind of the main ones. So, Edwin says, oh, this video isn't live. Yes, it is. You should see a red tag that says live on it. Michelle says, hey, Miss Mara, hello. Sam says, you're truly great, Goddess Mara. One of the rare DOMs really interacting with people during chat with natural and open mind. I appreciate this way of acting a lot. The best part is it's not even acting. I actually am like this in real person. And yeah, you guys just get to experience it one-on-one. Chisata's asking, what's for dinner tonight? Well, Liam is having pasta bolognese. I don't know, somebody else was having like pork chops earlier, which sounded awesome. Pork chops, beans, and broccoli. I'm not sure what I'm having for dinner because I'm going over to a friend's house to help celebrate her birthday, but usually there's a lot of steak or protein and cheese and a vegetable dish. I'm making focaccia bread right now. Not sure if I want to bring it over to her because I don't know what she's having, but I might ask, but we'll see. Michelle's asking, how is everyone? Very nice of you to ask, everybody. Bram says, how does it feel when your feet are kissed, Miss Mara? I love it. I love having my foot worshipped. Michelle is asking, so I need advice, please. I'm trying to decide if I should get my shot for COVID after I give birth to my little girl in January. Ooh, I am not a medical professional. However, I can tell you that it's probably best to consult your doctor because I don't know how vaccines would work with pregnancies. Also, I would look up and research on Google what other people have done, which strains of the vaccine that they've taken. So that's actually a good question. I wouldn't have thought of that because I'm not looking to become with child, but I would like to know. So if you ever find out and you're back on my live stream, I live stream every Sunday, unless I'm traveling, do let me know because that's a good question. She also says, I don't like the idea of getting it while I'm pregnant. Totally understandable, but I would also consult like a real doctor and see what the options are and stuff like that. Because it could also vary like throughout trimesters, right? So I don't know. Because if the baby grows, then does the vaccine like, you know, change that for the... Like, does it influence them at all? Does it change with them? Are you more immune or not when you develop antibodies if you're carrying a child? I don't know. That's a really good question. So if you find out, let me know. Or write it in the comments when you come back to this live stream when it's up. Edwin says, you beautiful, smiley face. Thanks. Thank you. Liam says, if you could dominate a god, which one would you dominate? I feel like you tag team Zeus with Hera as revenge for Zeus fun outings. Depends on like what kind of personality Hera has. Like I've heard multiple versions where she's like poor her because she's like the wife of the almighty Zeus and he's just going around doing whatever he wants. But then I've also heard because he's doing whatever he wants, she's kind of a bee to everybody else. So like I've heard different variations and it would really depend on like how she is, you know. But also I have a thing for Hades because he an emo boy and I like emo boys. And that's like goth as hell. Like who, literally hell, get it? Like who wouldn't want to dom Hades because he's like literally of the underworld and of like all the macabre things. Like that's just awesome. The setting already by itself is already like dungeony. Kind of. And morbid. But, you know, for the almighty Zeus, the setting might be even better because you're in the heavenly, like, Olympus. Everything's beautiful, and you get to be, like, you know, dommy there. So, Eddie says, have seen other guys' channels like XYZ, forgot the real name. It's impressive to see how many women are open to feet stuff. Yeah, because it's easy. Like, you don't have to do anything. Like, you don't even have to be kinky. Liam says, I think at most medical sites here in Belgium says it's better to not get it when pregnant. Oh, yeah. I mean, makes sense. But again, I'm not a medical professional. My channel is not for medical advice, so I would go and get the medical consultation that you need from a professional. Liam says, Hera is kind and gorgeous to people and loads of stories and others. She curses anyone who had interactions with Zeus, even against their own will. Smiley face. She is one weird goddess. I don't blame her though. Like, he's off philandering without consent. Like, if they talked about it and negotiated like adults, and then he breaks that negotiation, it's on him. But if they negotiated and she was like, yeah, sure, I'm okay with that, and I'm gonna go off doing whatever I want with whoever I want to, then it's fine because they talked about it. But they didn't, so that's the problem here. Eddie says, that too. Edwin says, bye, smiley face, thumbs up, and red heart. Thanks for joining. See you again soon. I live stream every week, unless I say otherwise. And Matthew's asking, what tool are you using soon? Not sure what you're referencing. Mamount Deco says, legs, very sexy hot, very sexy hot, very sexy hot. Like your enthusiasm there. Batman GT says, there's no way those dudes on those foot channels aren't slipping those chicks $30 off camera. I mean, I have no idea. I'm not attached to any of them, so who really knows what anyone's doing off camera unless, you know, they're there. Liam says, I want to say I'm not a medical either and find more info. I only know on the papers I sign, it's like MMH best when not preggers. Even if it's tested on people, it's not tested on long term that much. Gotcha. Eddie says, I don't know, but they know tricks to be able to get an interview asking for a feat. Mahmoud says, "My kiss you." Chisate says, "I love attending your live streams. They're very entertaining. See you soon, Miss Mara. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you in the next one." Matthew says, "You said you're using a tool on your feet." No, I'm going to be trying out a product on my feet. It's not a tool. Bram says, "Hello. Is my English good? I'm not that good at it." Smiley face. Seems good to me. Mamound, please don't spam my chat. Otherwise, there will be consequences. Fernando says, "Oye, ¿por qué no nos enseñas tus hermosas pies o como dices los otros países, pues? Porque tienes que enseñarme un super chat o un super sticker." Matthew says, "Okay." But yes, we are reaching 48 minutes on this chat. Are there any other questions, comments, concerns, last minute things that you all would like to say or talk about and discuss before I head out? Matthew's asking, "Do you prefer clean or dirty feet?" I mean, for me personally, I always like clean feet. They're just more fresh and appealing to me. Dirty feet is like, to me personally, just means you don't care or that you were working really hard on something or I don't know what. So Liam says, "If you'd be an actual queen of royalty, would you give certain words more power or such like chase versus stool?" Yes, I would. Eddie says, "Hope you have a good time at the party, goddess." Thank you. Andrew's asking, "Do you sometimes choke your subs?" Yes, it's called breath play. Although not many like request it or not many I find have like interest in it as much. Like few do. I wish more did. Liam says, "Which words? Anything probably to do with Mara?" Matthew's asking, "What product is it, goddess?" You'll find out when I release the video. Josh says, "You're ignoring me. I'm leaving." This is the first time I'm hearing from you, but okay. I don't see you in the previous chat things except for. So I mean, you're not saying anything relevant on my channel and on the chat. So be engaging with other people in the chat. Eddie says, "Dirty feet are disgusting. Clean feet are very attractive. I can take do an entire worship session with my girlfriend while her feet are clean, but not while wearing flats all day." To each their own on that one. I get a lot of requests for dirty and I don't like it as much as I like, clean, because it's just unhygienic too. And I'm a very clean person, so. Mahmoud says, "I love you." Thanks for being here on my stream. Eddie says, "Somehow Keds and flats make women's feet smell bad." It could also be the material. Because if you have material that soaks in a lot of that bacteria and traps it in there without letting the, feet breathe, then yeah, it's just gonna harbor more bacteria and it's gonna smell bad. Honestly, the odors that are on the person's foot have to do with bacteria. That's all it is, really. You're smelling bacteria. Liam says, will you make a Mara toy line? Well, I have a Mara jewelry line. So let's see how that goes for now. But who knows? I might expand to other things later. Santiago Romo says, I like your feet, mistress. With a heart emoji, smiling face, the big puppy eyes emoji, and the tongue out, laughing face. Malmon says, I love her legs and feet. Josh says, I give good foot rubs. Oh, you have to book with me for me to discern if that is true or not. Let's see. Facumbo Jr. says, good morning. With a sunrise emoji, Miss Mara Bouquet. Have a lovely day with a cowboy emoji and a rose emoji. Aw, thanks. Here, I'll give you some of my Mara emojis to go with your day. I hope you have a lovely day as well. Adam says, hello, Domina Mara. Hello, Adam. Nice to see you on here. Haven't seen you in a while. But welcome. Liam says, if you were a toy in Toy Story, which other toy would you dom? Oh my gosh. It's weird to be mixing cartoon characters with kink, but I see it all the time. I don't know, it would be between Buzz Lightyear and like Bo Peep, probably. Bram says, I want to kneel and kiss your feet so badly. Really love your feet so much, Miss Mara. Thanks. Andrew's asking, do you ever allow subs to tickle your feet? No, that's not the place of a sub to do that, because that's not really like a submissive act. Eddie says, exactly. Some people find it attractive, but I can find attractive a mild smell to it. Sometimes I surprise my girlfriend when her feet are all in the air while she lays chest down, and it can be a fun ride. Yeah, like, so the odors that feet naturally give off, if it's not bacteria, are pheromones. And I've been told that my pheromones, especially for my left foot, are extremely powerful, and that's kind of what draws people to it, because it doesn't smell bad. It actually like has an enticing like natural body smell. I don't really know what it smells like, to be honest, because I don't smell my own feet, but that's what I've been told as a foot model, so for multiple years. Liam says, I think Mr. Potato Head, because you could punish him by taking away his limbs, laughing crying face. I can technically do that with any toy, because you can just pop them back in. Unless they're like a stuffed animal, then you have to like sew them back on. Right? But I'm not fond of Mr. Potato Head. I think he's kind of annoying, and no thanks. I mean, maybe he'd be great to play with if he didn't have a mouth. So he can't talk. Rocket says, hello. Hello. Edwin says, you love your feet? Question mark, smiley face. Yes, I do like my feet. Because they carry me everywhere. Without them, it'd be a lot harder in life. Liam says, would you tell people to worship your fin if you were a mermaid? Probably. They'd be worshiping a lot of things if I was a mermaid. it'd be I would be a novelty as a whole. Eddie says, pheromones do smell powerful and it can be a turn on, discovering my animal senses. Indeed. I mean, that's kind of what pheromones are. They are like a primal instinct that, like, not instinct, but it awakens your primal instincts. So it's like a natural essence, if you will, that's produced by a body to attract a mate. Bram says, hello, Miss Mara, smiley face. Really, when I see your feet, I have a foot interest. Thanks. Maybe I'll show them one more time before we get offline. Mahmoud says, I love your legs, very, very, very sexy. Thank you. You can view more of it on tomandamara.com on my portraits page. Or on my short films here on YouTube channel. Liam says, would you go the BDS mermaid outfit, or would you go classical seashell bikini? I mean, I'm sure each of those have like their own appeal, and I'm sure you can mix the two together to make it a unique look. So, yeah, that's what I would say. All right, are there any last questions or comments, concerns? Because if not, enjoy this as the final thing. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it so that others can view my feet. I do show it more than once in this live stream. Also, you can come back at any time and press the thanks button with the heart with the $sign on it to tip me then. And you'll get an animation and a tag next to your name as long as the live stream is up. Liam says, the pasta is delicious and enjoy your day and party. Thank you. Eddie says, what a good time today, with heart eye emojis. Matthew's asking, you cleaning your feet before you go to the party? Nope, they're pretty clean, so not really. Brown says, I really want to beg to kiss your feet. You could do that by booking a session with me. Nelson says, adorable feet, so in love with them, Miss Mara. Thank you very much. AS35 or S says, kisses. Nelson says, I'm enjoying this lovely and wonderful Sunday. A good time I'm having as well. All right, if that is all, thank you everyone so much for coming out. Rewatch this video if you like it. Like I said, give it a thumbs up. I live stream every Sunday. You got to be subscribed to find out when. Hit the notification bell and you'll be notified. And I post a new video every Wednesday and Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And I post on my community tab every day, so check that out. Bye-bye. Eddie says, bye, goddess, have tons of fun. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day.